For recessed incandescent lighting fixtures to be code compliant in a closed closet, they are required to have a lens. This requirement stems from safety regulations designed to prevent fires and ensure the safe operation of lighting in confined spaces. Closed closets, due to their typically small size and the presence of combustible materials like clothing and storage containers, present a unique fire hazard. Incandescent lights, which produce heat as a byproduct of their illumination, can pose a significant risk if not properly shielded from these flammable materials. The lens serves as a physical barrier between the hot bulb and anything that might come into contact with it. Without a lens, direct contact with the bulb could ignite fabrics or other items, leading to a fire. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides specific guidelines for the installation of lighting fixtures in closets. These guidelines address the type of fixtures allowed, their placement, and the necessary safety features. The primary goal is to minimize the risk of fire by limiting the amount of heat that can come into contact with combustible materials. The NEC dictates that incandescent fixtures and closets must have complete enclosures to prevent contact with stored items. A lens forms part of this complete enclosure. The NEC regulations ensure a minimum level of safety. Compliance with these standards is not just a suggestion but a legal requirement, and failure to adhere to these codes can result in penalties. During an electrical inspection, the absence of a lens on a recessed incandescent fixture in a closet would be flagged as a violation, requiring immediate correction. Correction typically involves installing the appropriate lens or replacing the fixture with one that meets current code requirements. There are several types of lenses available for recessed lighting fixtures. The specific type required may depend on the model of the fixture and local building codes. When selecting a lens, it is important to ensure that it is compatible with the fixture and that it meets the necessary safety standards. Furthermore, it is crucial to verify that the lens is properly installed to provide the intended level of protection. Over time, the lens of a recessed lighting fixture can become damaged or discolored. If this occurs, the lens should be replaced promptly to maintain the safety of the installation. A damaged lens may not provide adequate protection against fire hazards, and a discolored lens may reduce the amount of light output, diminishing the fixture's effectiveness. In addition to the lens requirement, there are other considerations for installing recessed lighting in closets. Firstly, the location of the fixture is important. The NEC specifies minimum distances that lighting fixtures must be from storage spaces to prevent contact with combustible materials. These distances vary depending on the type of fixture and the size of the closet. Secondly, the wiring of the fixture must be done correctly. All electrical connections must be secure and properly insulated to prevent short circuits and other electrical hazards. It is also important to use the correct gauge of wire for the circuit to ensure that it can handle the electrical load. Thirdly, the fixture must be properly grounded. Grounding provides a path for electrical current to flow in the event of a fault, which can help to prevent electrical shocks. All metal parts of the fixture must be grounded, including the housing and any exposed screws. Fourthly, the type of bulb used in the fixture can also affect safety. Incandescent bulbs produce a significant amount of heat, so it is important to use bulbs with the correct wattage rating for the fixture. Using a bulb with a higher wattage than the fixture is designed for can overheat the fixture and create a fire hazard. LED bulbs are a safer alternative to incandescent bulbs in closets. LED bulbs produce much less heat than incandescent bulbs, which reduces the risk of fire. They are also more energy efficient, which can save money on electricity bills. In some cases, local building codes may require the use of LED bulbs in closets. If you are unsure about the requirements for recessed lighting in closets in your area, it is always best to consult with a qualified electrician. An electrician can help you to select the appropriate fixtures and bulbs, and can ensure that the installation meets all applicable codes. Even with code-compliant lighting, it is important to maintain a safe environment in the closet. Avoid overfilling the closet with items that could come into contact with the lighting fixture. Regularly inspect the fixture for any signs of damage or wear. If you notice any problems, such as a cracked lens or loose wiring, have the fixture repaired or replaced immediately. While incandescent fixtures are permitted with a lens, consider upgrading to LED fixtures. LED offer several advantages, including lower heat output, longer lifespan, and greater energy efficiency. Switching to LED not only enhances safety but also reduces energy consumption and maintenance costs. Consider the specific requirements of your local jurisdiction. Building codes and regulations can vary from one location to another, so it's essential to ensure compliance with all applicable rules. Local authorities may have specific requirements for closet lighting that go beyond the national standards. If you are unsure about the local requirements, consult with a local building inspector or electrical contractor. Pay attention to the placement of the recessed lighting fixtures. Proper placement is crucial for safety and functionality. The NEC specifies minimum clearances between lighting fixtures and storage areas in closets. Ensure that the fixtures are installed in locations that minimize the risk of contact with combustible materials. Check for any signs of damage or wear on the existing recessed lighting fixtures in your closet. Over time, fixtures can deteriorate due to age, moisture, or physical impact. Inspect the lens for cracks or breaks, and check the wiring for any signs of damage or corrosion. If you find any problems, have the fixtures repaired or replaced by a qualified electrician. Prioritize safety when making any changes to your closet lighting. Electrical work can be dangerous if not performed correctly. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to hire a qualified electrician to handle the installation or repair. An electrician will have the knowledge and experience to ensure that the work is done safely and in accordance with all applicable codes. Consider the aesthetics of the lighting fixtures in addition to the safety aspects. Recessed lighting can be a stylish and functional addition to a closet. Choose fixtures that complement the overall design of the space and provide adequate illumination. There are many different styles and finishes available, so you can find fixtures that match your personal preferences. Ensure that the recessed lighting fixtures are properly ventilated. Overheating can be a problem with recessed lighting, especially in enclosed spaces like closets. Make sure that the fixtures are designed to allow for adequate ventilation to prevent heat buildup. Some fixtures may require special housings for insulation to ensure proper ventilation. Check the manufacturer's instructions for specific recommendations. Be aware of the potential for light pollution from recessed lighting fixtures. Light pollution can be a problem, especially if the fixtures are located near windows or doors. Choose fixtures that minimize light spill and direct the light where it is needed. Some fixtures may have adjustable reflectors or shields to control the direction of the light. When installing recessed lighting in a closet, consider the impact on the overall lighting design of the room. The closet lighting should complement the other lighting in a room and create a cohesive look. Think about the color, temperature, and brightness of the light, and choose fixtures that will provide the desired effect. Keep in mind that the requirements for recessed lighting in closets can change over time as new technologies and safety standards emerge. Stay up to date on the latest codes and regulations to ensure that your lighting is always in compliance. Check with your local building department or electrical inspector for the most current information. In summary, the presence of a lens on recessed incandescent lighting fixtures in closed closets is indeed a code requirement, primarily driven by fire safety concerns. This lens acts as a crucial barrier between the heat generated by the bulb and the combustible materials commonly found in closets. Compliance with the National Electrical Code and local building regulations is essential to ensure a safe and code-compliant installation. While incandescent fixtures are permissible with a lens, upgrading to LED fixtures is a safer and more efficient option. Regular inspection and maintenance of the fixtures are also necessary to maintain a safe environment. When in doubt, consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that all work is done safely and in accordance with all applicable codes. Remember that the safety of your home and family depends on proper electrical installation and maintenance.